Hello everyone, welcome to Past Preserver. Today we're going to look at this Bauer MultiPod 6-in-1 tripod. It goes from 7 inches to 36 inches, which is something I was kind of looking for, something I can extend out. So included in the box, you get the tripod itself. Not a bad looking little unit. A little weird how this works. You got to push up on this. You don't have to go all the way, but you can. And it seems to be a fairly good mount. Now, you'll be a little confused looking at this, wondering, well, if I just put that on there, it's just going to be a straight line. And you are correct. Included is this little swivel mount, but you're going to need this bit to make that work on here. So what you want to do is run this set screw out, like so, and then put this metal bit in, and run that set screw in. Now, we can screw this onto the tripod, and then we can put our phone holder on, or also included is a little GoPro action camera mount, which seems to work quite well. Everything lines up fairly nice as it makes a liar out of me. There we go, like so. And then you run the rod through and tighten it down. But for this demonstration, we're going to run the camera. Now, this does have two holes, so you can set it up like this and that for doing TikTok videos, or you can do it like that with the hole at the bottom for doing normal YouTube style videos. So we're going to go ahead and just set it up for normal videos. How this works: start screwing it on, and once it gets close to where you want it, you can run this second screw up against it and lock it into place. And you can take your phone and do it just like that. Now this here is big enough. It will fit my other phone with its case still on it, which has been a problem because I always have to take it out of the case with other ones. This here, I really like. It's big enough. And this phone here has a ton of cracks on the screen from it dropping. You can actually see in one of my live streams where this fell out of its holder and ended up on the ground. Was not good. Put a lot of cracks in the screen. So once you get this exactly where you want it, like so. Oh, this is a little weird though. You can push up on this center bit, and you can put it down if you want to. They really recommend you pull this all the way up, but it's a little janky, and there's no explanation as to what this is for. It's just a little plug you can unscrew out of there. I was hoping to be like some sort of holder, or maybe you could stuff something in there. Maybe this could get screwed in, or no, not really. So now we can adjust this to where we want it, tighten it down, and everything will stay in place. Moving on to the next feature, it comes with this little Bluetooth remote for starting and stopping your video or taking still pictures, depending on what mode you're in on your camera. I do like that you can just click this on to any of the three sides. So if your camera's all set up for that and you want to just move it to where it works for you, you can just unclick it and re-click it. Simple. And this does include a micro USB charging cable. You have to recharge this battery, which is good because I have another Bauer tripod, this one here. I actually do like it quite a bit, but the remote, which is also removable, has a button cell battery. So once this thing dies, you got to replace the battery. This one, you can just keep recharging it wherever it went. It's hiding on me. So we'll go over how to set this up real quick. Now, as I did say, this is rechargeable, and there's a micro USB port down here on the bottom, and it includes a cable. So in order to do this, flip the switch on the side down. It will start flashing. Then we can open our phone, pull this down. We're going to hold on the Bluetooth button, and it will start, well, you hit refresh or search or scan. There's a few different ways it can do that. And it will come up with this M09 Bluetooth, and you want to pair with that and allow the pair, and it should be paired up. Bluetooth device is connected. Now we can go into our camera, and we should be able to take a picture like it just did there. Ta-da, it took the picture. Or put it in the video mode, and she should start recording. This phone is super, there it goes. This phone is super slow. There's a reason I quit using it. I'll also stop recording. So, and to shut it off, just flip the switch up and you can save your battery. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with this little unit. We'll get a quick shot of how tall this thing actually is. And I think that'll do it for this video. Stay tuned for more. We'll do some updates on this as I get using it and see how much I really do like it. It feels okay. It's kind of lightweight, which this one, I like going to tractor shows and stuff. And this thing, it's kind of bulky to carry around and big. And I've got kind of big hands, you know, but it's nice to have something a little thinner, slimmer, and I can pick it up and, you know, want to get a higher angle on something, I can do that. Just not a fan of that little bit there. I want this thing to be down sometimes, but when you go to put it as a tripod, you just got to give her a little shove or pop it up some. Here it is pretty closed up. And here it is maxed out. Now I will say, if you have it all the way maxed out, she gets a little topsy-turvy, top-heavy. I don't know how much I approve of it being like that for a full-on tripod. Right there you can seem to get away with all right. It's not too bad. Still want to keep an eye on it, but not terrible if you need a little bit of height. I just wouldn't go full extend on it. And if you just want to set it up like a normal tripod, that there is fine. That shouldn't blow over at all. Oh, that came loose on me, or something did. There we go. So not a bad setup. Just got to keep an eye on it and be mindful. Well, it's the same thing with real tripods. I've had plenty of tripods just set up in the yard and strong gust of wind comes and whoop, down they go. And that's always scary when your personal use phone is on it and there goes all your data. So that's going to do it for this video on this little Bauer tripod. Let me know what you think on it. You got one of these? Leave a comment below. Have yourself a great day. Subscribe for more. So here's some footage of being carried around on it while I walk. I do have video stabilization turned on. I thought I'd been doing that for a lot of my videos. That's why some of them are so shaky. But sometimes this phone likes to reset it, I guess. So hopefully things get a little more stable, that I pay attention to that. Because I know that jerky camera motions have been a huge issue with videos on my channel. And I get that. It's not fun to look at a super shaky video and get seasick from it. Here's all the beams painted up. Oh, it's going to be great when we get this done. Finally have the shed going and we can start doing the projects again. My apologies to everyone who's here for the projects. It just hasn't been in the cards here lately. And I've been mowing people's places, and I actually need to mow mine a little bit more. And yeah, we're going to get back to this as soon as I get the rest of the materials lined up. We can get this closed out. Think about going 10 feet or so. So this here's what, I think 8 feet to here. Go to 10 feet and then have it pitch in. That way I can have the door a little bit higher going across there. And there'll be more airspace up here. Get something tall in. So yeah, the John Deere's doing great. This has just turned into a little update, isn't it? 920M's doing great. The bad boy, I haven't really used it much this year. Since I got this thing, it's such a beast. That's just sitting as a backup mower at the minute. I spent all that money on buying a brand new mower, and then this comes along for about half the cost, and it just does such a better job. And then again, you're comparing full-on commercial mower to homeowner grade mower. You know, it's hard to compare the two. So yeah, hopefully someday soon we'll be getting started on this and getting it finished up. And I will see you guys in the next one.